Rise of beautiful beings. Like I say, if any creatures come out, water bug or whatever, I'm not going to stop this video to go kill him. If he start flying, long as he don't fly on me, we good. I got some frozen watermelon here, seeded frozen watermelon. I got some limes. I got mint. We got reposado. That's chewing gum. Don't ask me how the thing of melted chewing gum got in the bag, okay? But we got reposado. This is my reposado tequila with pine cone syrup, okay? So the sweetener from this will be pine cone syrup. Here's the ice. I'm using the beef thing to muddle my drink. I'm sorry y'all can't see all this, but work with me. So the topic is, let me see, can I rewind it? The topic is about people who observe you, okay? Insecure people who observe you and think that they have calculated who you are and your being, okay? So I'm just going to replay this part. Imagine people that think they know you. People that think they know you. They've observed you enough to think they can pre-calculate who you are. Their level of insecurity is a whole nother level. It's more on a spiteful, evil, reverse psychology level. And we'll talk about that in part 2. But for now, just random stranger insecurity. Like, come on now. I've traveled all the states. I do what I do. I love what I love. And when I walk in a place, I'm walking in a place in high regards, period. So when I see a person, if I'm winding my hips and I'm shaking my hips and I'm dancing to music while I play, baby, you sexy, you got a flat stomach, little titties, big booty. You got your cute man, but we're in a fucking club where you are supposed to be expressing who you are through the music. Like, get over yourself. Quit being insecure. Okay. So this is people. We're dealing with people who think they know you, pre-calculate you, sizing you up, right? We're going to add the pine needle syrup with reposado tequila in there. This is 100 proof pine cone tincture. We're gonna, just a splash, y'all. Just a splash, pine needle. And then, now the pine needle, that was pine cones. I did this 5/10/2024. So it ain't even 60, it ain't even 6 weeks. 5/10/6/10, that's 4 weeks. Just a splash. This is 100 proof. Okay, boom. That is 100 proof, y'all. Oof, what you talking about? 100 proof. And this is the pine cone syrup, and it actually has a pine cone in it. We're going to verify if the pine cone turned green. And no, the pine cone did not turn green. So we're going to put a little pine cone syrup in it. Boom. Okay. The pine cone did not turn moldy because it was wet. I boiled it. Boiled it and then took it out, then reduced the syrup. So we got a bunch of liquors in here. We're going to take this muddled watermelon. I don't have no club soda, y'all. I looked. I don't have none. So we're gonna muddle. Ain't that perfect? It fit in here, y'all. It fits. We're gonna put the squeeze some lime juice. Squeeze some more lime juice in there. Put the ice. Might have to add water. I got some water. Put some more mint in there. Shake it up. Let's see. I should have used my little skinny glass. It's a lot of watermelon. Oh, it's filling up. Bump it. Put it all in there. Put the whole watermelon in there. Should have used a smaller glass. Well, anyway, back to it. These people who observe you, size you up, think they know you. It's no different than the government, right? No different than the government seeing action, solution. This is going to be a dark and lovely. Oh, it's not that sweet. It's strong, though. It's strong. How much would you pay for one of these? At Revere Sky's Essence Bar. A bar that has botanicals. Real botanicals. Not somebody saying that the drink has a cucumber essence. How you gonna get a cucumber essence? They don't sell no cucumber essential oils. What, you want, some pickle juice? Where you gonna get the cucumber essence from? Talk about, oh, we're not supposed to put cucumber in the drink. It's a botanical. Botanical where? A pickle? Oh, that is nice. That's nice. How much did you pay for that? Put the drink there. How much did you pay for that? With the pine needle and the pine cone botanical in it too. How much would you pay for this? So, back to it. How would you feel? Where is my phone? How would you feel? Y'all, I thought I set the phone right there. I need to leave this shit alone. I had the phone. I just played it. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Excuse myself. Now, I just had the phone. You know what? I'm not going to look for this phone. I'm not about to be looking all retarded. I just had that phone, y'all. And don't know why I said it. Have no clue where I set the phone. Got a watermelon. Put another little mint on top. This is ridiculous, y'all. Okay, I got the phone. I just had to take a picture. So people who pre-calculate and think they know you, right? Insecure people. First thing they're going to try to do is belittle you. Straight up. They're going to try to belittle you. And they're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to treat you like they know more than you do. They're going to act like they have sat here and monitored you. They know how you act. They know how you feel. They're always correct. You're never right. Now, let me explain something to you. You never have to try to discuss a subject with these people. They're going to come to you and tell you what the deal is in the world. Right. This is delicious. This pine cone tequila, that pine cone syrup tequila, that watermelon, that mint, that lime. Now, if I had some club soda to give it a little fizz, spot on. I bought cucumber because I'm going to make me a cucumber mojito. I got some more mint. I got some sage. I really want to make a tincture with this sage. I got some dill because I'm going to make like a mayonnaise, onion, bell pepper, dill, vinegar, and Italian seasoning. Dressing for some cucumbers. And I also got rosemary. I should make me a rosemary tincture as well. And back to it. So I've noticed that you ain't even got to have conversations with nobody. They'll find you. And they'll just start scrutinizing you like you the problem. That's the reason why you alone. I'm like, what is the deal? Like, is this like isolation is real, y'all? Being isolated, can't be around nobody, is fucking real. Nothing's wrong with it because when you meet the people and it all add up, they crazy anyway. Now, when I was young, like 14 and 15, and I learned some knowledge, yeah, I wanted to force it on people. But I soon realized, why is you forcing this on this person? If they don't get it, they don't get it. Now, as I'm older, all I'm running to is people that want to force their interpretation and perception on you. Tell you how you feel. Tell you how you breathe at night. Tell you this. Tell you that. Tell you why the Matrix in your favor and the Matrix ain't in their favor. Oh, you're doing something bad. So even though most people that have a lot of money, they get in on different shit. Sometimes they get in on schemes. Sometimes they get on things that benefit them, where the poor just keep getting poorer and they just keep getting richer. Does that make them wrong? No. Quit being consumers. Quit being consumers and things will change. There's a guy I know. If we bump heads or clash, he like, let's Google it. And then when we Google it, it's in my favor. And he'll just flip out and say, I don't give a shit. But you didn't say you didn't give a shit when you relied on Google for your information. Like, beso a culo marican, okay? Basuma culo marican, depending on where you from. You don't want to seem like you some Spanish learning Spanish. So you're going to say, Basamacula Marican. You know, it depends on what region you from, what island you from, what territory you from. And he was like, Marican, Marican. I was raised in New York. A Puerto Rican lady told me Marican mean motherfucker. I said, Marican don't mean motherfucker. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. She told me. And I used to always say, whatever, Marican. And that mean motherfucker. I said, just ask Google. He said, okay. I said, Marican mean queer. Hold up. Wait, before he asked Google. I said, Marican mean faggot, queer. No, it don't. No, it don't. Mean motherfucker. I said, no, it doesn't. Okay. He Googles it. Now listen. What does Marican mean? Hold on. Marican. She not doing it. Marican. Homosexual. Queer. Boom. He can't let shit go. He can't let shit go. He tell me, you always think you right. You always think you right. No. You always think you right. I'm not even trying to debate with you. So I'm hanging out, I'm vibing, I'm chilling. And I say, what's wrong? This is hours later. I said, what's wrong? Why are you looking like that? He said, because the lady, ever since I was a little boy, had me calling people Marican, and I thought it meant motherfucker. And motherfucker mean mama. Let me see what motherfucker mean. It's mama something. How to say motherfucker in Spanish.
In Spanish, you would say
Madre F.
Madre F. Okay? Or Mama F. or whatever. Okay? Madre F. So, I told him, I've been doing this since a niña. Okay? A niña. And he just could not get over it. How this lady embedded in his mind that Marican was motherfucker. And I'm looking, I'm like, I'm gonna get attacked because I'm right and you're wrong? Just like aphrodisiac. One day this person was like, no, it's aphrodisiac. I'm like, no, it's not no aphrodisiac. P and H equals phone. How you spell phone? That shit says APHRO. Afro. Afro like a afro. Africana. African. Aphrodisiac. Let's get Google. Aphrodisiac. Aphrodisiac. Ain't no apra like apron. What is you talking about? Ain't no apple. Look, and when people speak words and I learn, I take note of it if I can't pronounce it. If I don't know the definition, I take note of it and try to embed it in my psyche. He gets Google. And when they say aphrodisiac, this motherfucker say, I don't give a shit. Who gives a shit? Wait a minute. Who are you talking to? And why are you talking to me like that, right? Well, that being said, this is contrary type situations where you got people that think they know you, know who you are, felt like they done analyzed you through a screen. These people watch me upload photos. They watch me upload videos. They can even be co-workers. They can even be distance associates where you feed from a long-handled spoon. And they will be very contrary with you because they're trying to disturb your inner peace. Understand that, okay? They're insecure people. They don't get along with the world at all. And I don't expect you to. I don't get along with humans. I don't get along with MCPs. I don't get along with nobody. Long as you respect my space, I respect your space. As long as you respect my space, I respect your space. So, why do people try to challenge you and not try to understand where you're coming from? When I hear a person repeat something over and over and over, they may not be able to explain it correctly. So I try to see where they're coming from, right? So if I'm explaining something and they don't get it, then I try to see where they're coming from. Can I get me a photo of my picture? Hey, y'all. Okay. Let's see. I try to see where they're coming from now. You can't always see where a person coming from, but I'm learning that I'm not lonely. No, I do get lonely, and I am alone. Spirits can only communicate with you so far. If you're not willing to meditate, discipline yourself, fast, you only could communicate with otherworldly beings so far. Okay. Even your higher self don't want to communicate with you sometimes. It's just down for the experience. Or experiment. So, how many insecure people do you run into? Okay. How many, and then don't let it be insecure motherfuckers that's infatuated with you. Okay. An insecure person that's infatuated with you, they is a problem. You think you this, you think you that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me see. You just want to be wild and left alone. To be wild, that's cool, but that don't work for everyone. And getting your life in order ain't selling out. But if this life make it hard for you to do so, then the matrix don't like you. So I'd rather be around my kind who understand that. They won't put me in predicaments where I have to tell them to chill out on certain things because they understand what it's like. Your people consciousness is straight ass. He's saying my people consciousness is straight ass. Your therefore I am consciousness is through the roof. But to be honest, I think it's deep rooted towards men. Listen, I ain't trying to convince you of shit. This area is which I speak in my expertise. I don't just say shit to say it or be talking just to be talking. I definitely ain't here to put you down. But you talking about being with people but not ready. What the fuck? How am I talking about being with people but not ready? How can I not be ready to be with people? I'm 36 years old. Like, what the fuck am I waiting on? What the fuck are the people waiting on, right? Not even in the closest sense. People's skills towards the opposite sex is a whole different realm. So basically, he telling me I ain't got no people skills when it comes down to relating to the opposite gender. And it ain't that. I'm just not talking from my pussy. When a man approach me, I'm talking from my psyche and my heart space. I do not talk from my yoni. I would rather masturbate before I go to the club at night. That's right. So when I get tipsy and drunk and vulnerable, I go home. I don't get tipsy and vulnerable and a motherfucker like, what's up? What's up? Come over here. Let me holler at you. What you want to do tonight? And then I end up somewhere I don't want to be the next morning because my pussy got numb and wanted to do something. And as you can see, I didn't say hot. I mean, it got numb, okay? It got numb, like, take the whole world in, numb. Well, anyway. That's why women should masturbate before they go to the club at night. Unless you're actually trying to get tipsy to find a fuck, right? You're actually trying to get tipsy to find a fuck. Or you're not even trying to get tipsy, you're just trying to find a fuck. And I don't do that. I don't leave the club trying to find a fuck. Or I don't go to the club trying to find a fuck. Mm-mm. Not at all. So I'm not going to be on the phone with a guy, compliment him, baby, what's up? How you doing? When we going to get together? When we going out to eat? I don't do that. My conversations are very dry. I am a sapiosexual for knowledge, power, wisdom, conspiracy, common sense. I am a sapiosexual for common motherfucking sense. I'm not going to be trying to flirt with you to raise your ego. Okay, people's skills towards the opposite is a whole different realm of learning versus other experiences in life. Life hard and ain't easy. When you talk about bank stuff, career shit, I'd be all ears because I can sense that you're strong area. How you know I'm strong in that area? Shit, I could be the brokest motherfucker on the planet. Let me see. How do I know this? Because I know how the matrix works. I've been having to survive the different levels of it so I can see stuff on people because I was there in their shoes at one point in time. Just like a parent raising a child. Excuse me. You can be annoyed with me when I talk to you about shit, but if you don't want my take on it, be mindful of what you bring to me. Oh, because I send photos to this person and I'm not trying to court with them, they told me don't send them no more photos. If you're not interested in me, what are the photos exactly? I said the photos are art. They're human art. Okay, Ann, but you ain't feeling me. You ain't into me. So why you sending me the photos? They're human art. You don't want to see human art? You're not interested in me, so don't send me all those pics. We don't have to talk on the phone vocally to stay in touch. You notice I don't pry into your life or ask personal questions. I only ask you what you're doing just to see if you ignore it. And you ignored it plenty of times before you responded. So therefore, when I said you got an ego, made my assessment true. I look at small interactions of people that also let you know what type of time they on. Okay, what you doing? Working. What you doing? Sleeping. What you doing? Having a motherfucking drink. You want to talk on the phone? No, I don't talk on the phone. Well, fuck you too. You gonna get this text message when you fucking get it. Do you know what it takes for me to stop and text your motherfucking ass? And got the nerve to say don't be texting and driving. But get mad when I don't respond to what you doing. Y'all are boys. It's supposed to be young men. Y'all just a mess. You might be smart in a lot of areas, but you ain't have time to build up your interpersonal skills with the opposite sex. And so fucking what, man? Listen, you might be right. But like I say, I do not speak to men through my pussy. I speak to men through evaluation of where you work, what's your spirituality like, how do you treat your mother, how do you treat your family, and how many complaints do you have with the world? Are you complaining, or are you coming up with solutions? And even though you're coming up with solutions, are they active? Are you putting action towards those solutions? That's all I want to know. The rest is history. This is so delicious, y'all. The mint, the pine syrup, the lime, the watermelon. I mean, I shouldn't have put the pulp in there because it's hard to drink it, okay? So you definitely want to strain the pulp. Or give people a straw the size of the milk tea. But other than that, I can literally taste the pine needle. Uh-oh. The water dripping. The water dripping. Oh, it was more water came out of there. You see that? A lot of water came out of there. I had to rinse them off though. Y'all, I really don't know what to say. Everybody I communicate with complain about something. I had a girl come up in here from social media. Drive truck just like I do. You think I was coming down with a fever. Was this at the beginning of the year? I don't know. But I had the doors open. I got burglar bar doors, okay? But I had the inside doors open. And she was like, I can't wax the hair. She started yelling. I can't wax my hair because the bathroom too hot. This wasn't in the summertime. This was like January. But it was warm because it's Florida. I can't wax my hair. Why you got people looking at me walk around your house? I said, girl, ain't nobody studying you. I said, I told you I can't. Excuse me. I can't turn the AC on. I'm coming down with a fever.